So in the last episode, you guys saw me start up the Heisman Challenge, and we decided to do this one with Desmond Howard, the guy who played for Michigan, wide receiver, and I decided to put him on Miami Hurricanes, and it was the last episode where you guys saw a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, and it was a pretty rushed gameplay, you know. I did start this game, and I did want to quickly put it out there just to, you know, get you guys familiar with the series, and I sort of did rush it. So this game was against Boston College, and a lot of mistakes that I made in this game was, you know, getting too excited. You know, I did get the game pretty early, and I was just trying to do the most, you know, try to score touchdowns, go do crazy plays, and not follow the actual routes that the coaches were giving me. So you guys see me in this game, I scored a lot of touchdowns, and this was a touchdown that pretty much gave us the victory against Boston College. So it was a good way to start out the season here, pick up the win, 41-35. So we're in the main menu now, and this game is going to be against KSU, number 12 team. So this is definitely going to be a pretty tough one. So like I said again, I will get into what happened in the episode number 1 and how I transitioned and made a lot of adjustments in the future episodes. So if you check out the Heisman watch, obviously these guys are like Matt Barkley. You got the running back from Wisconsin, LSU's the cornerback, and all sorts of stuff. So the Heisman watch didn't really change as of now. So here is chasing Desmond, and these are pretty much all the goals you must accomplish that will give you guys a high chance of getting the Heisman. So that's pretty much it.
We're looking forward to another great matchup here early in the college football season.
So I was saying in the beginning of the episode, last episode, you guys see me, you know, go off route. You know, the routes that the coaches gave me, I wasn't really following them. And that's what you're going to see mostly after that episode later on in the series. That's all I'm going to be pretty much doing, including this series as well. So I'm going to pretty much follow the routes and make the gameplay a little more interesting. And that is pretty much one of the mistakes that I made in the first episode. So I definitely read your comments and changed it up. And it definitely did make the gameplay a little more interesting. So following that route right there, I go up on the board and tie things up for my team. So KSU pretty much comes back and scores another touchdown, and we have 4 minutes here to work with to tie things up once again. And the cornerback right here gets tricked by that route, and I go deep, and there is nobody to catch me. And a lot of people did ask me, what position are you playing? And I am playing on All-American as of now, but considering the fact that Desmond Howard is a 99 overall player, I'm definitely going to be turning up the difficulty to Heisman, because right now it is just too easy. So KSU once again gets another touchdown, but here's Desmond Howard coming right back at him. The referee can't even catch up as Desmond Howard gets another touchdown right here to put things up to 21-21. And if you take a look right here, he already puts up the Heisman. That's how a strong season he's been having so far, and he's confident that he's going to get it. So I did not simulate a lot of the punt returns. Usually you guys see me simulating a lot of the punt returns to save some time, but since getting a punt return for a touchdown is one of my goals, you guys are going to see me returning a lot of them. And right here, quarterback sees me wide open, doesn't even throw it to me, and we settle for a field goal. But we go into the third quarter with 2 minutes remaining. I'm following my routes. I almost get a first down right here, 2nd and 1, and we are down by 4 points. It's 176 yards already for Desmond Howard, 3 touchdowns, make it 4 touchdowns now as we go up once again, and I break a school record for receiving touchdowns in a game, and that is making it 4, and things are not over yet. It's 31-28. This touchdown pretty much puts it away for KSU as we pick up a much needed victory here in week number 2 against a really talented team, the number 12 team in the NCAA, KSU, 38-28.
Here's a look at our player of the game. EA Sports will donate $10,000 in his name to his school's General Scholarship Fund.
So we dominated in week number 1, and we came out in week number 2, over 200 yards and 5 receiving touchdowns. So here is week number 3, and here's another video by Desmond Howard.
I look at the 4th and 1 catch against Notre Dame, and it still amazes me today. And when you watch it, and it took every ounce of my being to stretch out and catch that ball. I caught it with my fingertips and brought it in. It's just, I look at how I caught it. I look at how I cradled it, how I brought it in without it hitting the ground, and obviously that's like a big issue today, because everything is being replayed 18 times now to make sure it's a catch. And I look at that and I'm like, man, looking at the angles and how I was able to just bring it in, and you look at the down and distance situation, everything that was at stake for that play, and that's what made it so big too. I tell people all the time, it's not just what you do in the game, it's when you do it.
So in week number 3, we'll be facing up against FCS Southeast, and this one should be a pretty easy matchup. And again, I always like to keep you guys updated with the Heisman Watch. I am now 4th, I am moving up, and every single game is pretty much gonna boost me up in the Heisman Watch. So next up, here week number 3, we want to make this a 3-0 season.
And here come the Hurricanes. We're looking forward to another great matchup here early in the college football season.
But you guys know one of my goals of this episode is to complete the punt return for a touchdown achievement, and that is exactly what I try to do in this one against a really weak opponent. You guys know right off the bat, I started off here getting a huge reception with Desmond Howard, and with all these episodes, coming to you guys back to back, you guys are pretty much noticing that this is starting to become really easy with the guys overall, with his speed. The backcourt, not even the backcourt, the cornerbacks are pretty much paying for it with the guy's speed, and that is exactly what is happening. A slant play right here pretty much gets us another first down, and here to finish off the possession, another slant play for a touchdown. So already in the first quarter, the score is 21-0. So here's another punt return opportunity right here. I'm going to try to take this to the right side and cut to my left, and I'm going to try to pretty much run backwards, trying to use my speed right here, and there's only one defender ahead of me, and the punter actually got me that time, but we simulate near the end zone right here. I get another touchdown, and now we have another punt return opportunity. I'm going to receive this one at the 15-yard line. Let's see what's going to happen. I use the slow-mo right there, and it looks like I'm going to be getting my first ever punt return for a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play, and that is obviously going to be on us, and with the way it looks like, it's going to be on the cornerback, a holding play. So I get another opportunity here for a punt return, and you guys can tell from the scoreboard, 49-3. This one is pretty much a blowout, and here later on in the quarter, we are now into the 4th quarter actually, I get another cut to the middle of the field, and a huge reception right there, and another school record has been broken, but this time by my quarterback. So now we're going to pitch to the left side of the field, and we finish off the drive with a rushing touchdown. So this is probably one of the last times that I'm going to return this punt, and here it is. This might be my chance to take this one to the house. I have 3 guys running after me. I'm going to cut to the right side of the field. Nobody is ahead of me, and finally the goal that I needed, one of my Heisman Challenge goals, has finally been completed. You guys see how excited Desmond Howard is. You guys see how excited my team is. We are still undefeated, and here in week number 3, we pick up this huge win, 84-3. Desmond Howard, 16 receptions, 261 yards, and a total of 7 touchdowns. So we have finally finished week number 3. Those are the goals that are still remaining, and we have moved 2 spots up in the Heisman Watch, right behind Matt Barkley, USC's quarterback, and we are now 2nd in the Heisman Watch. So here are my Heisman sort of milestones that I have still to complete, and this will pretty much give me a Heisman score. But other than that, we are in week number 4, and this game is going to be against number 19, undefeated Georgia Tech. I'll see you guys in the next episode.